Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to do a short Hatha heart opening flow. So let's go ahead and get started at the top of our mat. We'll stand with our feet hip distance apart, taking a few deep breaths to set our intention and ground through our feet, placing the heel, side of the foot, ball, and top of the foot and toes all the way on the ground. Inhaling, arms out to the sides, palms facing forward, shoulders back and down away from the ears, crown of the head reaches up, tailbone is tucked in slightly, knees are bent a little bit but not too much, and the feet are firmly planted hip distance apart. Taking a few deep breaths here to ground ourselves and really settle into the mat for this flow. Inhale the arms up above the head, out wide, up, 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 reaching as the shoulders stay down, but the fingertips reach up. Exhale, folding, hinging at the waist, folding forward, planting the hands and bending the knees as much as possible outside the feet, and stepping back, placing the knees down on the ground into a tabletop position, placing the wrists underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. Taking a few seconds to get a good foundation here as we move into cat-cow. Inhaling here, rolling the shoulders back and down, dropping the belly, looking up and rocking forward a little bit as we inhale. Exhaling, rolling the shoulders forward, arching the back, pushing back away from the ground, tucking the chin to the chest for cat. Moving with our own breath here, inhaling to drop the belly for cow, exhaling to round the spine for cat. Moving with our own breath, moving slowly, taking deep, intentioned breaths as we focus on our breath and making sure that we feel a deep stretch in the spine. If you need a little bit of extra support under the knees, you can bend the mat up a little bit, like so, to provide a little bit of extra cushion. Come to a neutral tabletop position here. Inhale here, flip the right palm over, slide it underneath that left arm, laying that right shoulder down on the ground for thread the needle. For a bit of a gentler modification, bring the hips to the heels. Inhale up, unthreading that arm, bringing it back, planting the right hand underneath the right shoulder, flipping the left hand over, bringing it back towards us and sliding it underneath that right arm, placing that left shoulder on the ground. Again, if you need a bit of a gentler stretch, placing that bum down on the heels. From here, inhale the arm, untucking, coming back to a tabletop position. Lower all the way down to the mat, coming to your belly. Inhale here, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhaling as the head lifts up, using only the back muscles. For a bit of a modification, place the forearms on the ground as well. Inhale up, exhale slowly down. Moving with our own breath here. Inhaling up, tops of the feet pressing into the ground. Exhale all the way down. On the next inhale, push all the way up back to tabletop. Sit down on the bum and sweep the feet in front of you, rolling onto the back. Leave the soles of the feet on the ground here. Not quite able to touch them, but the heels almost under the knees. Inhale, pushing the heels and the feet into the ground as the hips lift up, not moving the head at all in this position so that we can protect the spine. Pushing the hips up, up, up as they reach towards the sky. Inhaling, exhaling to drop one vertebrae at a time to the mat as we come out of bridge. Moving with our own breath. Inhaling here as we come up, lifting the hips as they reach towards the sky. Exhaling as the hips come back down. As we lift, squeezing the bum together to really stabilize, also engaging the core to help us stay stable. Come back to a neutral position with the legs on the ground. Come to one side or the other and slowly push up, bringing the soles of the feet together and the knees out wide. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, keeping the back straight. This isn't about hinging the furthest forward, but about feeling a bit of a stretch in the thighs. So once that stretch is felt, go ahead and call it a day as to how far you need to go. Inhale all the way back up. Bring the feet out in front. Inhale here, making sure the sits bones are firmly planted on the ground. Inhaling, exhaling, hinging at the waist. Again, not going the furthest, but keeping the back straight and feeling a bit of a stretch. Bending the knees, a little micro bend in the knees, reaching for the feet or the ground in front of the feet. For a gentler modification, go ahead and bend the knees a bit more to reach a bit further. Inhale back up. Scoot the bum forward, bringing the soles of the feet to the ground and lay all the way back down. Press the heels into the ground, slightly float the hips up and transition them to the right, keeping the soles of the feet and the shoulders in the same place. Allow the knees to fall to the left side. Twisting here, bringing the arms out wide and bending them at a 90-degree angle for cactus as the palms face up. For a bit more of a stretch here, extend that top leg and hook underneath the thigh to give a little bit of assistance in the stretch. Inhale back to center. Scoot the hips back to center. Shake out the bum. Make sure that everything feels like it's centered. Now scooch the hips to the left, leaving the soles of the feet and the shoulders in the same place. And allow the knees to fall to the right side. Again, hooking underneath the thigh if you need a bit more of a stretch. Looking towards that opposite arm. Inhale back to center, bringing the bum back to the center. Allow the soles of the feet to come together and the knees to fall out wide, arms still in cactus. Appreciating here, appreciating this pose as we sink into the mat and feel a little bit of tense pressure release in the hips or lower back. Bring the arms down by the sides, palms facing up. Extend the legs out, right foot to the right corner of the mat, left foot to the left corner of the mat. Adjust as needed to get comfortable here as we transition into Savasana. Appreciating the movement we just did. For our Savasana, we have the mantra, I seek peace. This is something you can repeat at any point during your day if you feel stressed out or would like to remind yourself to calm down a little bit, whatever it may mean to you. Inhale, I seek. Exhale, peace. If that's something that serves you, you can take that into your Shavasana. If not, come up with your own mantra or simply focus on the breath. Breathing here, perhaps using the mantra, I seek peace. Coming back to focus on the breath, examining, observing the natural breath, wiggling the fingers and the toes, circling the wrists and the ankles, bring the feet out below, point the toes, and reach with the feet as the arms come up and the hands reach the opposite way of the feet for a full body stretch. From here, exhale, bending the knees, bringing the soles of the feet to the ground, bringing the arms out, elbows pointing directly out from the ears, hands up by the head. Roll over to the right or left side as is comfortable for your body. Take a minute here, fluttering open the eyes. Whenever you're ready, you can push up. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you had a great flow, and I hope that you can save this and come back to it anytime you need to seek some peace and have a grounding, heart-opening flow. Don't forget to subscribe so that we can flow together every Wednesday or whenever you need a little bit of yoga. Hope to see you again soon, next Wednesday.